I was very honored to be able to talk with Les Dilley, who's here with us.
He happened to be here, which is so convenient.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. He's standing right here. How'd that work out? How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Around,
I'm wandering around and bumped into him here, you know.
So now JW spoke with you and interviewed you for this book.
Yes,
What was it like getting to know JW for the book?
Well, it was interesting. I mean, he had a lot of information that I didn't have already, and that was very helpful for me.
And he didn't see me, so it was better. It was over the phone, so if he'd seen me, he might not have talked with me because,
Why?
I'm just
He's a handsome fella.
He's a good-looking guy, isn't he?
So now I guess it goes without saying that you're a fan of the series, Star Wars.
Fan, yes.
Kind of have to be, right?
Yeah, of course. It was
working on
well,
it.
it was a part of my life for a long time,
Uh-huh.
and so it's there forever.
Now, is there a moment that sticks out for you, and I'm sure this is probably in the book, but a memory for you that really sticks out working on the Star Wars series?
There are so many, it's hard for me to pick one that sticks out. I'd like to think about that.
Well, I know there were some funny stories that you told me. There was one where in Tunisia, you were in Tunisia, and the very first day of shooting on the very first Star Wars film, George is there, and
I have to hear that.
Yes, well, it's the first day of shooting, and we're outside the homestead with a big sandcrawler, and they're selling the droids to whoever wants to buy them, and R2-D2 is one of these, and and one of them is pulled out, and it's supposed to move. And it wouldn't move. It had a remote control radio, wouldn't move. And cut. That's what's going on here, what's going on here. And there was malfunction. So Gary Kurtz, the producer, says to me, Les, I know what we'll do to get it to work. We'll get some monofilament. And I go, okay, Gary, I'll go. So I didn't know what he was talking about. I never heard the expression before. So I ran around the back of the big Sanko and found an American and said, what's monofilament, And they said, oh, it's fishing line. I said, now I know what you're talking about. It's for fishing line. So I came running around and found someone and came and we hooked it up, and we pulled it with on a line,
Now that's a fact that I bet Star Wars fans did not know, that R2-D2 was pulled by a fishing line.
One time, but I mean, when he was fixed afterwards, he was fine.
yeah.
It was all.
Even now, I think if you look closely at the film, you can see him kind of veering off towards the side right before the cut.
Well, it was, there were, when the mechanical effects guy John Steers, he always had reasons for not working radio-wise, like it was the local taxi cabs driving by or something like that, with the frequencies were interfering.
Roger told me that story about the taxis. He said that was his standard line in London, that there were lots of taxis, but he said, we're out in the middle of the desert. There's no taxis here.
No taxis in the desert.
And nobody else except us.
Right.
But it was that's one of the funny stories.